The following program contains language, images, and/or subject matter that may be objectionable to some viewers. Viewer discretion is advised.
Direct from Albany, New York, it's time for the New Media Zone. With your hosts, Ed and Dave. Tonight, a look at this week's new film and DVD releases. And a chance to win free movie tickets with the Poster Pair game. And now your hosts, Ed and Dave.
Hello and welcome to the New Media Zone. Ed and Dave here. Ed and Dave with you with the New Media Zone.
It's the old Media Zone, Ed.
It's the old Media Zone.
Just in a new spot.
It's a new location, new set,
new
sign.
I have to figure out if this location is closer or farther. It might be a little farther, but a little quicker for me.
Because it just zip up the
I just zip up in the highway and I'm right there. And you're basically right off the highway. And I'm basically right off the highway.
Yeah.
Which is quick.
There's only a little bit of Northway separating us.
That's right.
Dave.
Not enough, though.
Not enough. Did you find your way up the street okay, or did you take that back road so you don't have to go that street up that you don't want to go up anymore?
Oh, no, I go the regular way. I go that way, the normal way. I've trained my vehicle.
So let's tell everybody what we're doing here. That would be nice, because it is the New Media Zone, and this is only the fifth episode. So there may be people out there who don't know.
Are we starting from 1 again? And do we have to go up to like 300?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no. How long is that going to take?
Well, do the math.
I don't want to. So wait a minute. That's probably 40-some shows, because you take breaks, and we do best ofs or...
Well, when you have a new show, you can't do that. You have to work straight through. You have to do Mondays. You have to do Fridays until you're on the air like 10 years like Jimmy Kimmel, and then he'll take Fridays off now.
Oh, so we're going to go a straight year. So if we do 52 shows,
Yeah.
we got another 7+ years. No, 6 years.
Till what?
300, because that'll be 312. Oh, no, I can't do that.
We do it, well, remember he said, as with all these new shows, like the New Temperatures Rising, they only lasted like one season, so, you never know.
So there's potential we could be canned.
They could be canned. You know what we do for repeats now, because we just show a couple week older show, like Jimmy Kimmel does.
Yeah. I noticed that
It
about
seems
him.
like it's new, because they're talking about a fairly current film. Yeah. But hey.
It's only like 3 weeks ago. I was watching one, and I said, wait a minute. This show sounds familiar to me. And it was the same show. How is that possible? Did Carson do that?
Well, he did.
He did a best of Carson, right?
He did the best ofs on Monday, and then the guest host on Tuesdays in his later years. That's what I wanted to do at work. I took care of the Mondays off.
Right.
I just needed somebody that was retired to come in, and I couldn't do that.
And work on your behalf.
SCTV one on Friday?
SCTV, NBC, yeah, later on, that was on Fridays. So maybe he did the knockoff Fridays, too.
Yeah.
Wow. And still made his millions.
And joining us tonight, the former producer of the Media Zone and current consultant is with us.
Is that what he is? Is that his
Where
credit?
do you see, I don't think you can see it all here, where do you see the board, even though he's retired from the show that he brought down and created for us here? Where do you see the very colorful things that were, I think, colored paper? It wasn't even construction paper last time, was it? It was just paper.
That leads me to a question.
Okay.
Why wasn't this done before?
I can't. That could have been done probably.
It couldn't have been done 20 years ago.
I don't. Those were up there a long time. Those old boards. But it was so creative, because the posters behind here are on magnets, and you can move them around very easily. That took so much work that to try and come up with another idea for until now was impossible, Dave.
Was it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, all right.
But this looks really good. It's glittery colored paper over here.
It's very shiny, Ed.
I'm sure we're going to cut to your close-up shot where you can see a sliver of it. But we just want to tickle the audience right now.
How do we want to do that?
A sliver of it.
Is that what we're tickling them?
So why don't you tell the folks why that thing is over there, Dave?
What thing?
The poster pairs board.
Oh, but so you can win tickets. There you go. That's what it's for.
That is what
That's
it's
for the people who have sent in by email 2 numbers from 1 to 6, which you'll see on the board. And there's a couple of posters there, behind there. And if you get the 2 match, you win 2 free movie passes. And you don't spin the wheel because that's gone.
No!
It is? It's back?
It's back!
Oh.
Wait till you see the wheel
No!
that we've got over
It's a new wheel?
It's a new wheel, even more colorful than the Swin tire we had before.
God, I need a rest.
You're welcome.
And that's I was going to mention that too, besides the wheel. The reason we brought the wheel back is because the producer has gifted us with numerous tickets.
Which he blames me for.
I did count them. You told me, but I counted them. There's 50 tickets in the little envelope up there, plus a few left over from the other envelope.
Oh, so how many tickets do we have?
I'm going to say 60.
60 tickets. Well, we shouldn't be spinning the wheel because what if some clown wins 10?
Well, there's the rub. As they
Oh, that's off the board. Is that how it works?
Yeah.
What's the maximum?
The top is 6 now, and that's plenty for you at home.
6. Boy, it's like no longer a half gallon of ice cream. It's just a little bit less.
That's what we've done, just like the Briars.
So we've shaved it down a little bit. It's like when you used to get your mayonnaise in the jar, and all of a sudden there's this big divot on the bottom, which takes off an ounce of mayonnaise. The jar looks the same, but there's this big divot in the bottom, so you get less. That's what we're doing?
That's what we're doing.
Wow. We're sticking with the times.
Right.
We're offering you less for a new show.
But
Same as the old show.
Just think, though, because we were going to do away with the game.
Right.
But we had some leftover tickets from that one. And I don't want to bring that up again.
Due to my shenanigans.
Right. We had to give out the 2 extra tickets and we were out, so the producer had to order a whole bunch more. So we could continue with the poster pairs game, which people love out there. And I'm going to be promoting that more as soon as I'm sure the colors are fine in our production, which I think we are now.
You didn't white balance, did you?
No, but I don't think we even have to. It looks so good here.
Okay.
But when we get to the trailer, I'm going to whip it out, so to speak, and correct the colors off screen.
All right.
So did we ever? We told
No.
people we have a game. Do we tell people we kind of glance at what films are coming out?
Well, that's that. I see. I think you're misguiding the person that watches the show. We don't just glance. We're providing information. We're letting them know what films are coming up that they could possibly look forward to, and we're giving them a little synopsis and a view, and they could say, I don't want to see that, or maybe I want to see that. We're not sitting here saying, oh, here's a piece of crap, and we're going to tell them what it is. Although this AXL looks like a piece of crap.
Better they do it here than in the line, which isn't long enough where people don't know what they're going to see. But now you have to pick out your seats, which we'll be going into later.
That's just awful.
And probably another show. We need a whole show for that topic. All right. All right, let's get to it, Near. Now, other than this moment, because I didn't tell you before the show,
I don't need to know anything. You know that.
I'm going to go over here. I'm controlling the clips now.
Are you?
So if need be, I'll start the clip a second earlier so you don't see this at home. But because I'm just giving Dave notice on what's going to be happening here, you can step behind the scenes with us.
Behind the screen scenes.
Behind the screen scenes, which I'll probably find going through all the tapes. And, there it is.
All right, here we go.
You don't like.
Well, it looks obscenely dumb. It's AXL, starring Thomas Jane, Becky G. She doesn't have a last name. She just has an initial, Ed. I don't know what she is. Ted McGinley. Ted McGinley? Is he from Married with... No.
Yeah.
Wasn't Married with Children?
Yeah.
And Love Boat?
Happy
and Happy
Days.
Days, okay.
He was a replacement for Richie, kind of.
Axel is a top-secret robotic dog created by the military. Code-named by the scientists who created him. Axel stands for Attack, Exploration, Logistics, and embodies the most advanced next-generation artificial intelligence. Axel was discovered hiding alone in the desert by a kind-hearted outsider named Miles. Axel will go to any length to protect his new companion, including facing off against the scientists who created him and who will do anything to get him back. Rated PG for sci-fi, action, peril, suggestive material, thematic elements, and some language. Yeah, I'm sorry. It just looks dumb to me. I happened to see this preview when I went to see The Meg.
Oh, they showed this with the Meg, too.
Yeah. And when I first saw The Meg was coming out, I thought it was a Family Guy episode.
Oh, no.
But I said, oh, it's a shark.
I'll tell you, you see a whole different kind of trailers when you go to see Winnie the Pooh. Nothing is above a PG rating.
Well, that's apropos.
And this was one of them.
Well, we saw one about that
PG, right?
that semi-Muppet murder
Oh, jeez.
movie thing. Just one of the Muppets just saying how there was going to be lots of. It's not a family film. There's a lot of PG or sex and violence. So don't expect. That's all it was. What was it? Some kind of, I don't know what the name of it was. But.
The Happy Time Murders?
Oh yeah, that's it.
Remember we showed the trailer for that, and because we have a disclaimer, I'm going to let that scene go where the man was spraying like silly string, I'll say. It could have been silly string that the man was spraying.
You can't be putting that on cable access. You can do that on YouTube.
We'll see. I haven't put that one together yet. The one you saw last week.
Yeah, take that out. Take the silly string.
I'll see how bad it looks.
It looked pretty bad.
It looked pretty bad from you. Maybe I'll just cut to your reaction shot when that starts going on.
Yeah,
because you lost control.
I did. That's my kind of humor. I like the bathroom humor.
Yeah, I think I'll go see that.
And the sex humor and people farting in elevators. That's what I find funny.
That's always funny, no matter how old you are.
That's right. What's next, Ed?
Replicas? It's Replicas.
Oh, who's doing that? Are you doing that?
I'm going to let you until we work out the kinks here, so to speak.
Kinks, I think, are getting back together.
I'm going to let you read them, and then I'm going to handle this stuff till I can do it, what do they call that? Simultaneously, something like that.
Is that the word? Is that your denture slipping a little bit? I just noticed, how come we're switched in those screens? That's interesting.
Oh, that's right. Look at that.
How about that? I'm confused.
You're okay here. That's like the selfie pictures over there. I don't know what it is.
Well, here we go. Replicas, which stars, as you like to say, Keanu, what's his name?
Keanu
Reeves. Alice Eve and Emily Allen Lynn. After his family members perish in an auto accident, a scientist becomes obsessed with finding a way to bring them back. There you go, folks. That's it. Rated PG-13 for thematic material, violence, disturbing images, some nudity, and sexual references.
Yeah, I looked at a couple different sites, and that's about all they had was the one-line description for this.
Now, I can't really see this clip, but this Alice Eve, is that a Reese Witherspoon offspring or something?
I don't know.
I have to, because I can't really see if that's, because they say her daughter looks like her, so I'm trying to figure out if this is her. But I don't know, because I
don't know what the producer's doing. Is that what you're doing?
No.
No, he's not looking. That's why we're going to attempt to have Alexa down here.
What's going on?
Or Alexa, or whatever she's called.
You have it. Don't you know what it is?
It's Alexa because you have to say it every time. And anytime anybody says it on TV, she fires off. So remind me before the next taping. I'll slide that our monitor over, so because you have a camera right.
I do. I cannot see. Okay. But I'm gonna look this up while I'm sitting here.
Okay, you can look it up. We have phones now.
Yeah. Ooh.
That I'm wondering if I can get Alexa on my phone somehow. But yeah, we have phones now where we could look this stuff up. In the old days, we would have to get a book that had suffered through a couple of floods and expanded 5 times its size, which had things like
the old Leonard Maltin book?
The Leonard Maltin was one of them in the movie and TV shows of all time. So you think we have a Reese Witherspoon daughter? in
Maybe.
here?
I don't know. Oh, no, she doesn't look like her. She's a British actress. Never mind. I just didn't get a good glimpse of her. That's all.
Huh.
She's a British actress. She's known for her role as Dr. Carol Marcus in Star Trek Into Darkness. There you go. So it's not...
Somebody else played Carol Marcus, and I believe the one with the whales, which we enjoyed so much.
We did love that one.
So,
what's next?
probably by the third or fourth show, I think I got it down already.
Do you?
Yeah.
All right.
But you take this one
All
for
right.
now. So
Support
I'm
the
sure.
girls. This is a movie about bras. This stars Regina Hall, Haley Lou Richardson, and Zoe Graham. Lisa Conroy is the last person you expect to find in a highway-side sports bar with curves. Sounds interesting. But as general manager at Double Whammies, she's come to love the place and its customers. An incurable dead mother, she nurtures and protects her girls fiercely. We're talking about the actual girls or her girls, you know what I mean by girls? Does she protect her girls? Or she's protecting the girls?
I think she's the supervisor of this
Okay.
establishment, which is like a sexy place, even
Yes.
though this is kind of a feminist type film.
So it's a Hooters type place.
Yeah.
But over the course of one trying day, her optimism is battered from every direction. Double Whammy sells a big, weird American fantasy. But what happens when reality pokes a bunch of holes in it? It's rated R for language, including sexual references and brief nudity. What's the deal with the brief nudity? I think we need more than... It needs to be less than brief. It needs to be like fully.
Brief is brief.
Yes, but we
A
need
couple
more.
of boobs are behind. That's to, let the parents know.
Oh, is that... We need more, though.
They can't...
We need more like in that those Piranha movies.
Yeah, now that... You can't compare the Meg to that Piranha movie.
Oh,
right?
no.
That was like over the top, that thing.
Well, the Piranha movie was more of a comedy.
Yeah. This is a little serious, the Meg, I guess,
Yes.
if you want to call a film about a giant... I don't think it's spoiling anything to say somehow the Meg was released by an explosion or something.
There was no explosion, Ed.
It just showed up.
Did you see the film?
I didn't see
Are you
it.
going to see the film? Well, the producer's going to see the film, so I can't ruin it for the producer.
Yeah.
But there was no explosion.
You don't have Tuesday off, do you? Do you want to see it again?
No, I would not see it again.
You wouldn't see it again?
Are you paying for it? Are you going to pay my way? I'll take the day off.
Oh, well, you wouldn't see it again, would you? I'm sure the the producer is trying to get you out of work here.
$6 more.
I have, well, not in the, well, that's another subject. We're going to talk about the Movie Pass debacle.
Well, I know that Monday and Tuesday I will get very little work done as I am being moved, not necessarily moved, but my desk is being taken away and being replaced by a cubicle.
Oh, no.
And I will be in a smaller workspace because they're jamming 7 more people into our office, which is already fully congested. So they're giving us smaller workspaces for those of us that don't have cubicles. And now I'm going to have a cubicle, which interestingly enough, based upon the floor plan, I will be my face will be up against a wall and my back to the entire office.
Huh.
Because that's how we want to do it.
That's not how they usually do it at this state. They put the supervisor in the back, facing the backs of the subordinates, they call them.
Oh, is that what they call them? All right. Now, they've got me in the corner, but instead of being facing, even forward or over where the office is, I'm facing this wall, which is the end of the office. This is the back of the office, okay? My wall is here. I'm facing this wall. The whole office is behind me. I have no windows.
Oh,
I think they're afraid I'll jump out. But that's what they're doing. So I could possibly come Tuesday to see a movie again.
Huh. So you didn't see it in the RPX.
I did not.
So there's an added bonus for you. That would be something that might push me out of and down to the retirement office. They start moving things around.
I've picked my date.
You have?
I have picked a date.
Oh, okay.
So I'm all I have my date to retire.
Well, remember we talked about that. I don't know if we have time to go into this. I have a retirement warning to tell you.
Oh no.
Just until they even things out. This is good for you at home, too. Because you do continue on with the insurance. You'll be doing that, right?
Right.
But, of course, it's the state, so you don't get the bill for the 2+ months
Right.
of insurance till, like 2 months after you retire. And then all of a sudden you get hit with a $700 insurance bill. I was expecting they were going to send the bill out, but when the bill comes and it's $700,
It's got a back date.
It's a bit of a shock there. But they were nice. They sent the money. They, a while ago, sent money back for something. I was owed the 2 months, so it works out.
Offs.
We have to get to the DVD release.
Okay, go ahead. Let's do that. Oh, see.
Because we do have to get to the new game everybody's looking forward to.
Everybody's looking forward to it.
Look at that.
That's what everyone is seeing now?
No, they're not seeing that. They're seeing a little better version of that.
But I can take a drink now, right?
You can, because we're seeing this.
I can't see what this is, so you're going to have to tell me.
So this is no better right now than what we were doing before, where I had the movie on the paper. But that's what we were doing anyway. I just mentioned it. This is Deadpool 2.
Okay.
Which was, I believe, the first movie we saw, the producer and I, on our retirement fund.
Oh, isn't that nice?
And here it is. I'm going to say, when was that? May, I believe. Beginning of May.
Okay.
So let's do the math. It's May, it's June, July.
August. This is August.
Here 3.5.
So why go to the theaters? Why go to the theaters? Because most people have big 55, 65-inch TV screen. Just sit close to it, and it'll be like you're in the theater. Get your little whatever, the bar there. What do they call those bars for audio? Get that sound bar.
Yeah, you're surrounded.
And attach it to your TV. Don't go to the theaters. Save yourself $16, $17. Just park your ass 2 feet in front of your big screen TV, and it's the same experience. The same thing. Okay, I'm done.
Deadpool 2 was pretty good, though.
Was it? I didn't see it.
You saw the first one, you enjoyed it.
I did
would
like the
say
first
you take a look at this one.
All right. Show Dogs. Okay.
Show Dogs was another early one from May or so, I believe, with the guy from Saturday Night Live, which I can't see from here. I think it's the one that does the Gong Show. It's the producer of the Gong Show, and he's on there as the panelist every other week. Will Arnett.
I've never seen the Gong Show. He's not SNL, is he?
Yeah, isn't he? He's not Will Arnett, isn't SNL?
No.
Where did he come from?
He used to be married to Amy Poehler.
Oh, that's where I guess the connection
Wasn't
is.
he in Arrested Development?
Oh, okay. For some reason I was thinking he was a Saturday Night Live guy.
Voice of Batman.
Yes, he's Batman. And The Walking Dead, the last season. Now this season we're losing Rick, Dave. You know Rick, you watched a couple seasons.
No, I didn't watch a couple seasons. I watched one season, and I couldn't watch it.
Well, you know Rick.
I know who Rick is.
Right here on the cover looks like he's taking
Andrew
a movement.
Lincoln. I know him from other films he's been in, not necessarily Walking Dead.
Oh, okay.
He's British, you know.
Yes. That's the problem. These people that are hiring these British actors is after like 8 seasons they miss the family. So they have to leave the show and go back to England. Well, that's your fault for hiring an English actor.
Wow.
Right?
That's a little harsh, Ed.
No, it's going to be coming around because every other person on these shows is a British guy. And let's see. Gotham. I have the first season up there on Blu-ray, but I have not gotten bored enough yet that I've sat down to a lot of TV yet, Dave.
No. Come on now. You're mocking me for saying you're going to be bored in retirement. You've been retired for 10 minutes.
10 minutes?
Basically. You still got years left. I'm telling you, what's going to happen is you're going to be watching Gotham for the 47th time. That's what's going to happen.
Oh. I would like to
join my bowling league.
Yeah, it's game time.
All right, is this the end of the...
Luckily, we have a guest producer. Oh, The Color and Nights.
Oh, I saw a roast of him on...
yeah, I saw that.
That was pretty good.
So, this main claim to fame, remember the killer was a a shy boy, but it was actually a girl,
I don't remember.
which you could see coming a mile away.
I don't know.
Oh, I see what's going on. I was wondering why the producer was walking around on stage.
Oh, still more?
And The Tingler, this is
Oh,
the last one.
Great one. Great movie.
One of my favorite, Vincent
Oh.
Price
I
performances.
just belched breakfast up. That's not good.
Is that your breakfast or the donut?
No,
that we
my
had?
breakfast. I didn't have a donut.
Okay.
I don't like the filled donuts.
You don't like the filled donuts?
No.
You like glazed?
Yeah, I suppose.
So here we are with it's poster pairs time.
What are you playing over there?
Oh, that's just pay no attention to that.
Pay no attention
Behind
to
the curtain
man
there.
behind the curtain. It's poster pairs game where you send in 2 numbers between 1 and 6 via email. We select your entry, reveal what's behind the numbers, and if they match, you win 2 free movie passes. And if you spin the wheel, you have a chance to win up to 6. 6.
Now,
Movie passes.
last week we did give away 2 tickets, but there was no spin on there. Or there was a spin, but we had no spinning yet. I forget.
I don't know.
Now, this is something new on the new media zone. I pick out the person, and Dave does the board.
Wow.
This is what's going on
Hope I
here.
get used to that.
This is Betty Grinter,
Uh-huh.
and she does say spin, which is now in play again.
Okay.
So you can reach, and one thing I didn't do in between the last couple of shows, I didn't support that, that bench, so be careful over there.
Okay.
I will support that soon because we may have guests coming down.
All right, so my question to you is, what numbers do you want me to
1
turn?
and 6.
1.
And the board is very stiff.
Is it?
They will not flop.
I'll do what you usually do. What was the second number?
You don't remember?
I remember it. You never did.
Oh, look at that.
Oh.
We do have music. It's not the Price is Right music, although I did find the CD with the music.
Did you?
So I have to look and see if you want to add any of that.
Look at the colors.
It's very colorful now.
It is. Yeah, it was 1 and 5. So there you go. Now, if you want to enter, do I have to hold something up here?
You hold that up.
Oh.
I don't know what we're doing. If Kong may be appearing, but if he
What
doesn't...
camera am I going on? This one?
You go on the main camera.
Main? Well, he's bringing this one in on me. So let producer do his job. If you want to enter, just say for 2 free movie passes, send a guess there of 2 numbers from 1 to 6 via email to MediaZone, what is it, 95@gmail.com?
Right.
Okay, MediaZone95@gmail.com. 2 numbers from 1 to 6. If we select your entry, reveal what's behind those 2 numbers, and they match, you win 2 free movie passes. Right spinning wheel, you can win up to 6 tickets. How was that? Do we still have time, producer?
2 minutes.
2 minutes.
2 minutes.
There you go. That's
there
that.
we go.
Now we'll go back over to the main camera. If I would have been doing that if it was the main camera.
Now,
So there you go.
I'm watching the producer because he would trip in his own studio where he knew where the wires were. This is
Well,
almost-
that's because these are off the ground.
yeah.
The other ones at least laid on the ground. You could just walk over them. These you have to walk over and then jump over or go under.
Well, we did have some glitches for the first 4 shows, which I think have been corrected. And then the next step is to just get the wiring set and out of the way and taped down.
Okay.
After that, we should be pretty well oiled, as they say.
Well, I like to be well oiled, Ed.
I think I may just turn down the volume on the microphone because it looks like it's going up a little high.
Is it going up a little high? Then maybe we should just talk a little lower and that'll be better.
I saw no needle movement on that, so we don't go that low.
No, we don't go that low.
Next time, what do we have? Can you give the
Oh.
folks a preview of what films we'll be taking a look
I
at?
can do that, Ed. We have Kin. Never heard of it. Operation Finale. Never heard of that one. Bloodfest.
Oh.
Heard of that one. Slightly interesting to me.
Huh.
Slightly interesting. Not to be confused with Drunkfest.
That was the parties that were here in 1999 or so.
It was supposed to be an annual event. I think it happened twice.
It did happen twice, yes. But 2 very memorable
I barely remember.
parties. We'll see you next time. And we'll be back. We should be even more oiled next week for you.
We're gonna oil ourselves down, and we'll tell you some stories about that Crossgates and how you get your tickets.
Yes, we'll do that next
Not
time.
Crossgates, Conley Center.
Right.
Good night.
Good night.
The New Media Zone has been a Cable 2000 production.